Hey, welcome back. So we're gonna carry on what we've been doing for the past couple of days. We're almost actually done with this, so I give it like a couple more days, then we should be on the cow cut for portion of it. But for the most part, we're wrapping up this section and moving on to the final penultimate section before we're actually gonna wrap this up. So I did a little bit of work off stream earlier, but eh, we'll go over it one more time just to be on the safe side because typos are always gonna be a thing. But Mia's section is pretty much done now. All right, let's sit back, relax, and just make sure we don't have any typos here. We're just gonna start off at the end because I made sure the other section was done. I do admit we kind of get a little bit too dramatic once the fight starts happening. It's kind of pushing it a little bit. Yeah, I figured. I don't need even say at the moment again. I'm just being silly there. All right, let's see. I just don't have a physical form. We'll just go with that. Physical. And it's gonna be during this section that I know I'm gonna get a typo because I'm always changing things up. Anyways, I'm close to you now. I just don't have a physical form. Okay. Documented. I might change that. It should not exist. Let's actually change that. Because where it says undocumented, we don't need to say marked. Should not exist. Okay. All right, we're gonna have to do like 5 rewatches of this next section just to make sure, because I've changed a lot here. And you're about to see the benefits of knowing Japanese. I'm actually gonna change that. Because I said it twice. We don't need to say certain again. So let's change it to this demon. There is this specific demon. No. This demon mimics potential victims. Yeah, we'll just go with that. No, mimics its victim. Yep. Yeah, we'll go with this for now. I will probably come back and change that later. I do have to finish adding sound effects to this. Oh, my Japanese is still gonna be so off. I have not written Japanese in a while. I was being cute with this next little portion. We're gonna do one more rewatch of this just to make sure, but I think we're pretty much good to move on. Okay, so I've not done anything here, but we'll do one more watch of the fight, and I think we're not going to change anything. Everything looks good for the most part. I think. Who knows? I may be wrong. I'm probably going to change it later. Because I still have to add sound effects to this, but we're not going to do that today. The primary thing we're working on is script writing. And we honestly only have this little section left. We're at an hour and 1 minute. This will be the longest one. So today is Saturday. I think by Friday of next week, we should be good to go to get this uploaded. We'll see. Surprisingly enough, the internet's been cooperating. The past week, it just has not worked. Not at all. I was being very creative with this fight, which gave me a few ideas for later fights. Kono means you. It should be accurate. I'll confirm it later, but it should be definitely accurate. That's quite literally the translation. Besides the I won't miss part, I just added it just to be cute. Also, we're about to go over something real quick. The differences between Mia and Party Time Mia and this Mia. I was gonna be cheeky and be like, yeah, this place is literally a lands between. We'll just say it's underneath Weyard. It's where the waterfall, Gaia Falls is. I was like, wait a minute, I can't do that. We cannot do that. We cannot do that at all because we get in trouble. All right, so I'm gonna go over something real quick. As soon as Party Time Mia shows up. So here's her face. Simple enough. Get ready to see the Mia mugshot that I made. You'll see the difference between the skin tones in the eyes, of course. Give it a sec. Give it a sec. I saw that. She's talking. See the differences? I made this one paler on purpose. All right, anyways, back to this. I played enough Fate Stay Night. Usually alter characters. Alter characters, they look like said character they're an alternative of, but they're paler with slight differences. So with this Mia, we just made her paler and her eyes a little bit more empty. Right, the transition's coming up. Now we add more stuff. Now we got to figure out what we are going to do here. We have this amount of real estate, and this is all the final section. So let's listen to music, and we'll start brainstorming ideas. All right. I'm being extremely lazy right now. Very, very lazy. Don't be lazy like me. We're almost done. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. That should be good enough. Oh, it's official now. 29 more days left, and I'm actually finally out of here. Thank God. I do need to get another monitor because working on my laptop is just not it is not it. I need a secondary monitor. All right. 58. And we'll just have you doing the thingy right here. Okay, now I need exclamation point. Right there. Still gonna bring this down a little bit more. And with this, I'm just moving the x-axis and the y-axis and bringing the zoom down. Just being a little bit, we're just upping the ante a little bit. Her just getting like ticked off now. All right. What should I say here? This one's how long is that one? I usually give people around 5 seconds to read, but oh yeah, wow, holy shit. Oh yeah, how to reduce that. I'm a fast reader, but I've been requested to do these at least 5 seconds. All right. There are some things that's not a, what am I doing? Okay. Do. I'm probably going to change that like several times before we're done, but I have a little bit more real estate to work with. Definitely going to change this. Hmm. Fuck. Easy pie. I almost forgot about that. No, I gotta. No. Oh yeah, I should probably reference the other videos. There we go. I should probably just have her say, "Let's continue." I'll just have her say "on guard." Okay, let's pause everything. We'll do the fight one more time just so I can make sure nothing is wrong with that. Then we can finally move on to the Centeno. I'll probably keep Karis before Mugshot. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay. It's all the way back over here. All right. Let's sit back, relax, and hopefully I don't crash out because of a random typo. It's been 34 minutes already. Holy shit. And we have not crashed. It's a good thing. It was a good idea making her font black.
魂さ残さない。
Once we get to cap cut, it's gonna look so good. I'm gonna probably put embers in the background to simulate the village burning. Wait, why do I spell rooting like that? Oh my god. This is why we do these rewashings. All right. Let me go fix that. I have no idea why I wrote rooting like that. Yikes. Actually wrote it like that? Wow, that's embarrassing. Okay. Before I do that, let's actually go back to this section. Again, don't be like me. Copy. Okay. Now you bunch of hooligans. And don't forget, Karis is right there. It's just now she's brighter because the moon's brighter. Am I gonna... Fuck. What was her personality like? Okay, give me 10 minutes to actually... Not 10 minutes. Give me like a few minutes to actually rewatch this section. It's hard with... It's very hard with certain characters that you don't know their actual personality. Well, I kind of have to rephrase that. I gotta be careful with that. Where was I going with this? All right, we'll watch this one more time, just a little bit of it, just so I can have a good idea of things. Because now I gotta give a personality to Sarah, Azuki, and Mira. That's gonna be hard because those are three brand new characters. I might use some military jargon too. Yeah, that's what I'll probably go with. What was I going with this? We're gonna have to just keep her quiet for a while because that's. Yeah, we'll just keep her silent. She should be the silent character and not talk unless she needs to talk. But now, how do we want to have her when she's actually talking? Okay, I have an idea. As soon as she says hello, heart, we'll skip. Okay, just having her silent is good. Okay. We're really doing this? Once you have a crap ton of effects, it really does not like it. It's more prevalent in CapCut because CapCut is just CapCut cannot do all this. It can, but it will struggle. DaVinci Resolve does a better job of it, but even with a crap ton of effects, it really bogs down. Okay, I really gotta pay attention here. And the reason why I'm doing this is because we all know who Karis is deconstructed right now. We're making her into an antagonist for because reasons. But I have three other new characters that we've made that I gotta give personalities to. So I gotta figure out where I'm gonna go with Karis first. Then I can work with those other three. Because right now, just her being quiet for the majority of it helps. Now she's gonna talk. The way I was going with this, she seems well. She's vengeful, distant, not arrogant, cryptic. Obviously, her in the cloak makes her mysterious. Bitter. Fun fact, you guys do not want to see Heart's a portrait when she's not silhouetted. God, I'm still working on it. It's so hard. Because we had to do some weird stuff with her sprite. Well, from her mugshot, excuse me. Because she has a side profile. That's what's going on right now. Her injured side is not shown. It's just her having the side eye. That's where I was going with it. Actually, let me actually zoom in so you can actually take a look at it. Whoops. There you go. So there's her hair, there's her horn, but and there's the eye. But yeah, she has a side profile. I know it's kind of hard to see because it's black, but yeah, this is what we were going with. God, this took a long time to make. I like the way it came out, but her damaged side is not being seen. eyes, the eyes could have been done a little bit better. It really could have. All done in a Aseprite. Mileage may vary because it does take a while to make a lot of things in a Aseprite. Like hell, Garrus's Sprite is not even done. I did damage, neutral, air and arrow attacks, and dashing in this one. And her mugshot took just as long. Alright. I really gotta pay attention here. Also, if people want new characters, just let me know. I'll make new characters. Because we have three and one returning character so far. For those three of the characters, they're just straight up humans. Definitely spiteful because of this comment. Impossible, that's what that means. Aw. I gotta see how I described her from Heart's perspective. But I have a good idea. I'm gonna keep her quiet until the later part of that sequence. I'll just let everybody else talk. I just gotta figure out what the hell everybody else is gonna say. This is definitely alcohol. Definitely the alcohol that day. Okay. We are going to improvise and just do whatever we can. That's what we're going to do. And we'll do this like another 15 minutes. I'll get started. Then probably tomorrow I'll be able to do stuff. Hmm. What do I want to listen to? Let's go with. Why not? Oh, I'm being cute. All right, this is gonna be relatively annoying, so I'm gonna have to, because y'all don't have mugshots. You do, but that's a story for another day. God, I have not worked on them in a long time. I need another screen. That's why I haven't really worked on their sprites in a while, because I need another screen. So by next month, we shall start working on the sprites again. Come on. That should not have happened. All right, we'll do one at a time. As soon as I get back, I'm definitely upgrading my gear. Might as well. Yeah, we'll do some fun jargon. Okay, so Isaac, Garrett, Ivan, Felix, Jenna, Satoru's Minardi, Creighton. That's 8. Yep, that's 8. One more time. So Isaac, Garrett, Ivan, Felix, Jenna, Satoru's Minardi, Creighton. That's 8. So if you guys need any translations on what the hell I'm writing, just please leave it in the comments. Damn, that was quick. Uh mm. Isaac, Garrett, Ivan, Felix. Yeah. I'm gonna make this so complicated, and I'm just gonna laugh at this later. Oh yeah, this is gonna be so extended. Okay. Somehow, some way, we are getting this to work. I was kind of worried about it, but we are getting this to actually work. I need to definitely extend this. Put you right there for now. We're having way too much fun with this now. All right, we're fuck it. I'm taking the plunge. We are making this dark, and it's been 15 minutes. Hmm. All right, so dark dawn we stay. And I'm gonna be using some fun jargon here. An LT means no later than. No, no. Yep, we are going dark. Super dark. It's probably not the best one for this. We're gonna pause it and we're gonna read through all of this. And make sure you save it. I screwed this up. We gotta make this uniform. There we go. we are truly good doing this. Um, hmm. Let's see. Golden Sun. Why would anybody extend this song for 10 hours long? You are actually wild for this. 10 hours. I'm having too much fun with this. Whoops, wrong one. where do I want to go with this? Some guy really had enough time. Well, it's easy to extend music, but damn, Taupo Swamp out of all things to extend for 10 hours. Not the boat theme, but Taupo Swamp. Hmm. I'm definitely probably gonna change that later. Shit. I'm actually running out of time, unfortunately. Gotta take a nap. So we're gonna play exactly what we played off. Then actually, let's watch the whole thing over again. Then we'll wrap it up for today. 10 hours of Taupo Swamp. That's actually wild. All right, let's start it from the fight. Then we'll wrap it up right there. Just to make sure we didn't have any other crazy typos from before. But we're almost done. When I have time tomorrow, I'll just keep on adding more sound effects and the other effects to this. But this is pretty much done, unless something crazy happens in the next 12 hours. And it seems the connection is actually starting to die soon. So, we definitely gotta wrap it up. We've been playing with fire. For the most part, it's been good. I was debating making her font red, but I think black is actually really good. My Japanese is so washed up. It's gonna be so off. But Mia's section's finally done. We can finally get back to Isaac. It's been 3 videos. No, it's starting to die. All right, we're not gonna chance it. I do apologize for ending this abruptly, but the connection's actually starting to die now. So good stuff. We did a lot of good work today. We'll continue on tomorrow. Besides that, everybody take care and have a good rest of your evening. Like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any suggestions, you already know what to do. See y'all later, and we'll talk tomorrow. Bye-bye.